good afternoon. Today is Tuesday the 20th of July. It's literally just gone 12 o'clock and I've had a super busy but productive morning. I have been to the doctor's. Well, I wake up at 6 o'clock and finished off editing my video. It's so funny how when you don't do something for a couple of days you can become so out of practice. I was so tired last night. I have no idea what that was. Started editing my video and I got so tired, so I had to go to bed. But I finished off editing and uploaded this morning. And then I had a doctor's appointment. Then I did a little bit of work and then I went to the gym. I don't know if my Fitbit picked up my workout because I forgot to sort of like click that I was working out. Sometimes I log it, sometimes I don't really care. If it did, I'll insert it here. But if not, I basically just did the exactly same thing that I did yesterday. Then I had to swing by we have like a storage unit, and now I'm home and I've made myself a protein shake with water, which is, let me have a look, 146 calories, 2.4 grams of carbs, 2.2 grams of fat and 28.7 grams of protein. I actually really like the flavour of this with water in. Does that make me really weird? Probably does. And I also added in some of my vegetarian, is it vegan or vegetarian? I don't know. I think it's vegan. Oh yes, it's vegan. It says it here on the box. Can you see at the top? Not that I'm vegan, not that it really matters. And it's keto friendly apparently. I added some collagen powder into my protein shake. And I also had one of my, where are they? Anti-inflammatory capsules. Now these things, I did a bit of research around on the internet and was looking for something that was packed full of anti-inflammatory properties, and honestly the ingredient list of this is just crazy. I'll just read a few out. There's so many, but I'll read a few. There's turmeric, garlic, ginger, coriander, cinnamon, pomegranate, avocado, kale, loads of things I can't pronounce. And apparently it's 100% natural and vegetarian. The supplement something muscular and bone pain, reducing inflammation in the body. So there we go. Started taking them yesterday. So I'm super hungry because it's obviously 12 o'clock and I haven't had anything to eat. So I'm going to drink this whilst making my breakfast. And for breakfast today, I'm going to make myself and Jim some avocado, plant-based bacon. Why am I so dark? Plant-based bacon, cracker breads. So let's get making breakfast. So here is breakfast, which is 276 calories, 20.1 grams of carbs, 19.5 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein. And we have 3 Ryvita cracker breads, we have half a smashed avocado, a little bit of butter, and then 32 grams of plant-based bacon. Oh, and a sprinkle of paprika. Oh my, it is so hot today. I'm just in like one of these kind of bras and some crazy shorts. It's so hot. I've made myself a little outdoor workstation and just thought I'd show you to try and keep a bit cool. But there we have it. There is a really lovely breeze. The only problem is Floss keeps thinking, well, she's like a little pack dog, so wherever I go she follows me. It's ridiculously cute, but when it's so hot outside It's quite dangerous for dogs, isn't it? So I keep bringing her in and like standing by the fan for her to cool down, and wetting a cold flannel and wiping her down and stuff. But I hope wherever you are today, you're keeping safe in the heat. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. If you're watching this now, regardless of the time, go grab yourself a big pint of nice cold water and get that hydration in, because it's just it's so hot. I think it's like 31 degrees last time I checked. Let me know in the comments where you live and what your usual temperature is. We're having a heat wave at the moment. I love it. I really do enjoy the warm weather, but it's making it quite difficult to do daily things. I've got some crazy tan lines going on from walking. I think we're planning on going away again on Sunday. I'll just sit down for a second, let Floss cool down. We're planning on going away on Saturday night, quite late on, because we've got the kids and everything on Saturday and whatnot. But we're gonna go over to the lakes again. A completely different campsite this time. It's actually really cool. We found like a little gem of a place. It's not very busy at the moment because their showers and things, the showers and the like amenities are not open, and it's like a farm that has like a big field. It's a beautiful spot, and they basically just have like an honesty box to camp, and just barely anybody's going. So I think we found a really neat spot. I mean, it is nice to have showers and whatnot, but if there's a lake nearby, does the same thing. And take a bowl, as long as you can get washed, that's the main thing. And obviously we have the facilities to make hot water, so all is good. So lovely. I wish I was laying on a beach somewhere and didn't have 7,000 emails, but gotta work. I've actually got quite a lot to catch up on, because I obviously had a few days off taking the kids camping, and then I had a day off for my appointment, and then I've had doctor's appointments, all kinds of stuff going on, so I've managed to get myself a little bit behind. So I'm taking today, tomorrow and Friday. By the end of Friday I want to be completely caught up, and in fact in front, which I'm sure I will be. I'm in the studio tomorrow, so that should be fun. But yeah, let me know how you guys are getting on. Hope that you're keeping cool in the super heat. We're gonna have portobello mushroom pieces again tonight. They were so good. I can't believe how low calorie they are either. 220 odd calories for that whole meal. I might, depending on my calories and carbs and whatnot, I might have two. The cracker breads were quite high in carbs. It's like half of my daily allowance of carbs, so that's not good. But if you're only having a few, like I am, and it's within my allowance, so all is well. My bruises are finally going down a bit. There's always a new bruise that appears, but I'm just doing my best to keep my legs as best as possible. Every day I learn something new about how to look after them. And I am really starting to change my internal narrative towards my legs now, which is a really nice thing. Like before, I kind of, to be perfectly honest, I went through a phase of like hating them, hiding them, blah blah blah, and then I kind of just put them out of sight, out of mind in a way. Like I didn't really, they definitely stopped me for doing some things in the last like sort of couple of years, but I tried to maintain doing things like going swimming, although I still had a ridiculously high level of anxiety around it. You know, I just tried to sort of like just block it out as best I could, but I am definitely finding or at least trying to find like an inner peace with them. it's a strange journey, this. It really is, but I'm just like I said, trying to be as kind to myself as possible, and just learn to do what I can, and I'm gonna do that. But so far I'm enjoying this new sort of like diet plan in a way. Hopefully, I mean, actually, one thing that I do want to say, I completely forgot to weigh in on Friday. So it got halfway through the day on Friday and I was at work. I was over in the studio, and if for anybody who doesn't know, I own a tattoo studio. It's about an hour away from my house, so I'll travel in. I try to get there at least one day a week. I do most of my work from home, but I try and go in once or twice a week. And I was in on Friday this last week. Certain things were happening and I needed to be there. So obviously with everything else that had happened, like the lipedema diagnosis and whatnot, I was just in a bit of a fog anyway. But I got halfway through the day and I kind of thought, oh, it's weighing day and I haven't weighed in. But I kind of just thought, well, do you know what? Last week I was a little bit tracking here and there, but I wasn't really focused on it. I was more focused on getting my head around this whole new situation that's going on. And that was my main priority, really. So I wasn't too fussed. I'm sorry to anybody who was waiting for it. It just, you know, can't really change it. So I'm definitely going to be weighing in this week, but I don't know in comparison to what it's going to be. I just gotta wait and see. But I don't think I'll get a true reflection of how well this sort of new diet lifestyle situation is going until I've been doing it for a couple of weeks, because I definitely had my fair share of starchy carbs and stuff over the weekend. I didn't like overeat to excess. I just had little bits of what I fancied. I'm trying to think. So on the first night that we arrived, myself and Jim took Millie and Joe camping over the weekend, and we did we hiked Pen y Ghent with them, which was crazy because it was ridiculously hot and I was really worried about them both like dehydrating and stuff the whole time, but they did really well. So on the first evening I made veggie burgers and salad. On the second night I made chicken fajitas, obviously plant-based chicken, and it was so good, so good. I used, it's in a purple packet, I think it's called Naked Glory. I used their like chicken style pieces. I got them from the fresh fridge section in Morrison's, and they were really yummy. Was it Morrison's? I have no idea. Literally all last week is a blur. And then made sort of like the usual hummus, veggie slice, salad wrap type thing for pack up, and had it with piece of fruit and whatnot. And then breakfasts were, the first morning I had some porridge, the second morning I had a veggie sausage sandwich. But yeah, there was snacks of like Pringles and chocolate and sweeties and that kind of thing, and I just wasn't, I was sort of trying to be mindful of it, but at the same time I was just like, well, give yourself a break, you know. Rome was not built in a day, so just chill out a bit. But obviously this week I'm really motivated, which is good. I'm so ready now, you know. I just feel like I've started again, which is, it's crazy, because obviously when you embark on a weight loss journey or any kind of new thing, initially there's that period where you just feel super motivated and you're really into it, but then, you know, I guess a lot of people give up on it because After a time it gets hard to carry on unless you're making it part of your lifestyle. It gets really hard to continue counting your calories, weighing out your food, this, that and the other. But I do feel like it's kind of like a new start, a new fresh start, which is good. So I've got all this new amount of motivation, which is a really good. So yeah, we'll see how it go. But on Friday I'm not classing that as like, it's just kind of like a weigh-in back from not weighing in last week and all of the craziness that happened. But yeah, I'm gonna face the music and dance. I better get back to work. I've cooled down quite a bit now. Floss is like the most thing ever. Taking out all my cushions that are all over the place. Look at this dog. He's so adorable. I've just made an iced protein shake, which is like 400 millilitres of water, a bit of ice, and then 40 grams of the protein powder. And it is 146 calories, 28.7 grams of protein, 2.3 grams of fat, and 2.4 grams of carbs. It's now 8:30 and it is much cooler. We've been sat in the garden just for a couple of hours to sort of like cool down a bit. I don't know about you, but I don't get very hungry when it's really hot. But it is 8:30, so I'm gonna start making dinner now. So let's go making dinner. So here is dinner, which is 513 calories, 18.2 grams of carbs, 32.9 grams of fat, and 33.3 grams of protein. And it's essentially the same as last night's dinner, but this time I have added 100 grams of Quorn pieces, a little bit more cheese to get my protein goal basically, and I've got a dash of avocado oil over the salad. So I've just finished up having dinner and it was absolutely delicious. Again, I think I'm becoming obsessed with them mushroom pizzas. They are so tasty, and the Quorn pieces were really good also. I think the only thing that I'm going to be eating for the rest of the evening is possibly some Alpro yogurt with some raspberries and chia seeds. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. I'll see how I feel, but I have logged it just in case. But I am going to end the video here, so I'll just show you how I've got on today. So I'm going to be ending the day with 147 calories remaining, 3 grams of protein over, 18 grams of fat remaining, and 1 gram of carbs remaining. I don't even know who I think I am, because last time when I was trying to do this, I always had like 100 gram of protein remaining and like over by 100 grams of carbs. So I'm obviously, it's clicking, so that's great. And like I said, the only thing that I haven't shown you is this meal, which will consist of 60 calories, and there are the macros. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete my diary. If every day was like today, in 5 weeks I'd weigh 13 stone, 5.8. So that's it for today's what I eat in a day video. I'm not 100% certain if I'm going to be filming tomorrow. What day is it? Wednesday. Because I've got a super busy day. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel in the morning and if I'm sort of like organised and getting stuff together in good time. But if not, you'll definitely see me on Thursday. So until then, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye.